All right. We are opening with the 2009 Summer of Love, baby. After the ugly divorce, the stalking, the wiener flashing, and the trash stealing, the weapons stockpiling, etc., etc., it seemed that both Linda and Mark had found other outlets for their energy. Linda Opdyke was head over heels for her new short king, McKeel Oakes, and they made the relationship official in the spring of 2009. Now, Linda told interviewers she'd been waiting for Oakes her entire life. She said, quote, "I went through all of this hell in my previous relationship. I felt like I had done everything right, learned what I wanted in a relationship with a person, and here he was. He's sincere, he's genuine, he's caring, he's loving." Now, McKeel Oakes' dad, he was a supervisor for Boeing, so he grew up traveling a lot and overseas. He was a small kid, so he learned how to fight bullies really early in life. His mom, Corey, later told, I think, an entire court of people, quote, "He's a little warrior, but it's a gentle warrior."
Okay.
Which I would be like, Mom,
Don't say that.
come on.
He's a little guy. He's a little gentle.
But he's a
little
little
guy.
gentle
He's
warrior.
a little warrior.
When he was old
My
enough,
little guy. Mom, shut up.
when McKeel was old enough, he helped with home care for his sister who had a debilitating disease. She had juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. And then as a teen,
That sounds rough.
yeah, it was pretty rough. And he just, he helped take care of her
Yeah.
for, his teen years. Also as a teen, he was super involved with church life. He volunteered mostly in the church nursery holding babies. That was his thing.
Damn. There's a bunch of
So
church
weird
nursery.
thing.
Yeah, okay.
I guess because that wasn't the case for yours.
Well, no,
I used to have a job doing that. Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I didn't know that.
I had a friend of a friend who was Mormon. And so it was a different kind of church. But I worked they would have like a nursery full of babies.
No, there definitely was. We had Sunday school, but then there was also a separate, smaller room that was for the babies.
Like the little toddler.
Yeah,
room.
I guess we had that too. Yeah, it's funny because if I'm aware of the demographics of the church going people these days, and there's just not
a lot of babies.
not a lot of babies.
Yeah. I used to work for pocket money. I did that a few times. It's so weird to me looking back on how people just love to hire 12-year-old girls in the 90s to be responsible for humans. I feel like just they really wanted to make you're 11. I remember one time I got a babysitting gig. I think I was 11.
Yeah.
And I only got that gig because the other girl was 13.
Yeah.
And we were a disaster. And they left us alone with 5 kids.
Yeah, I mean that's just insane.
It's insane, but that's how it used to. The 90s were. I mean, I think we all say this about our childhoods, but really, the 90s were some wild. It was wilder than it seems like it was.
Yep.
Anyway, so he watched babies in the church nursery, and then he became a youth pastor for a few different churches, and his thing was mentoring teenagers and preteens. And like Mark Stover, McKeel Oakes was largely self-taught in his chosen profession. He started training as a security and firearms specialist and is said to have gone on to train with SWAT teams. And then he would work intermittently as a private security expert. So in 1987, he got married to his first wife and had 4 kids. Eventually, that marriage ended, and he married his second wife, Jennifer Thompson. Now, they lived a Brady Bunch life for a while, her 2 kids and his 4 kids all together. But in 2008, that marriage ended as well. And McKeel took on the single life, the single dad life.
The mother of the kids was out of the picture.
She was totally out of the picture, yeah. So after a second divorce, Oakes took full custody of his 3 youngest kids and became what his daughter called a, quote, super mom, a stay-at-home dad, She told 48 Hours, I feel truly thankful to have him in my life. His daughter April said he'll sacrifice everything, his time, his money, and like everything just so we're happy and have a good life. You know, like they really sing his praises as a father. However, his second wife, Jennifer, has a different take on her ex-husband.